One thing I am extremely grateful for is no rain on my day off. Today, we're headed out to St. Martin's, one of our favorite beach spots. You know, it's a bit of a drive, not exactly a stone's throw away, but we have some friends out there, so we're out there quite often. And a few weeks ago, I actually did my first winter camping trip out on some crown land in St. Martin's. But St. Martin's itself is, I don't know, can I call it a beach town? It is right on the Bay of Fundy. There's a beautiful beach there with some caves, which are quite the tourist attraction. We've been there before. We've brought you guys there before in our videos, but we're going back again today. Ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for St. Martin's?
Mm-hmm.
The caves?
Mm-hmm.
The water?
Mm-hmm.
The ocean?
Mm-hmm.
The rocks?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. Let's go. In the past for us, visiting beaches went hand in hand with summer and the warmer months. But now that we've made the city by the bay our home, that's all changed. You see, when you take the time to slow down and take in your environment, wherever that is you are, you begin to appreciate the differences each season brings. A new energy, a new vibration, a chance at a new experience in a place you've been before. We did it. We made it out to St. Martin's. It was a bit of a drive, but it's actually one of my favorite drives anyway. Is the old New Brunswick country roads out here. It's something I'm not used to. I'm used to it now, but I wasn't used to it when I first got here. You know, coming from the Toronto area, Southern Ontario, everywhere. Anytime you get in your car, it's always busy. You're either on like this giant freeway with multiple lanes and cars bumper to bumper and road rage. That doesn't really exist out here, and that's welcomed. So whenever you're going, distance, even if you're on like the regular highway through New Brunswick, it's quite enjoyable. It's like you're driving through a giant forest. Basically, that's exactly what it is like. But anyhow, we did make it out to St. Martin's, and it's a cold day. It is a cold day, that is for sure, but we're bundled up. And we're just gonna explore the beach.
Daddy,
what'd you guys find?
kind of like a dinosaur egg.
Oh, that? Yeah, that's true. Cool. Did you find that?
Yeah.
Nice. Anything else cool?
There's another white one. Oh, a white one. Yeah.
So there's actually quite the contrast of beaches here in the St. John area, basically like all along the coast of New Brunswick. You'll find rocky beaches like this one with the little pebbles, and you'll also find sandy beaches like traditional, what you think of when you think of a beach, right? Regular sand. I prefer the rock, to be honest. Like, who likes sand all over their body in every single crevice when you go to the beach? Stones are better. What do you prefer, the rocky beaches like this or sandy?
Sandy.
You like the sandy?
Yeah. But in this time of year, this is fine because I'm not sitting down on it or like wanting to walk in bare feet or anything.
Okay, so Jess definitely likes the sandy beaches. I'm the rocky. Opposites in that department. But sea glass. No sea glass on the sandy beaches. If you guys have never hunted for sea glass, I had no idea what this was before I moved out here. Another thing, I feel like I've been just living under a rock my whole life. So cultured now since moving out to New Brunswick. For the record, this is called Max Beach. I've never heard of that before, but I saw it on the sign, so if the sign's wrong, it's not my fault, okay? It's the sign. Okay, we just pulled up to Old Molly's Bar. This place actually just opened yesterday, and I didn't know. Jess knew. She's always on the ball with this kind of thing, the new stuff that's popping up. So she actually just ran in to see if it is a bar. So we're just, we're seeing if it's appropriate for a child to be in there. Irie.
Yeah?
Do you think kids are allowed in there?
No.
No? All right. Well, me and Mommy are gonna go and have a beer. You gonna be okay here?
I'm coming in too.
I know, I'm just kidding. Had to top it off with a coffee. The French press. I remember vividly the first time I ever saw this contraption they call the French press. By the way, now I use the French press every day. Rewind the clocks. It's 2011, 2012, somewhere in there. My first time in Europe. I'm playing hockey in Denmark. I go to this little cafe and I order coffee. Sitting down at a table like this, and the lady brings me a French press. I swear I looked at this thing for probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. I had no idea what to do. Tried to communicate with the lady. She doesn't speak English. I don't speak Danish. We ended up figuring it out. And yeah, so if you've never used a French press, let the coffee steep for roughly 4 minutes. Then push it down and you're good to go. You guys are brand new. You just opened, right?
Yeah, we're a brand new business. We just opened. This is our second day. We wanted to open kind of a craft beer bar. We want to highlight local products. So we've got craft beers from Sussex, Hampton, Rothesay, Quispam Cis. Our products that we use, we build charcuterie boards. So if you guys want a custom built charcuterie board, we're using products from all over New Brunswick. So from Shippagan with our oysters to up near Rexton for cheese and Sussex and down around St. George where smoked salmon comes from. So we're trying to use every local product we can and highlight those other local businesses and partners that we have. So
What do you love most about living so close to the sea in the bay?
It's exactly that. It's living next to the Bay of Fundy is something that I didn't do growing up. I lived next to the river and never spent time around the bay. But I'm a kayaker at heart, so the ocean's really what connects me to this place, and it's pretty beautiful. And people come for their vacations here, so we live in a place that people come to visit for vacations. So it's pretty cool.
By now, you guys know that we love St. John, and with videos like this one, videos just like this one, we do our best to show you guys what life is like out here in the city, as well as the surrounding areas, the surrounding communities, if you will. That is why it is only natural that we teamed up with regional growth agency here in the city, Envision St. John, to sponsor this video. Envision St. John is the region's sales, marketing, and support engine, whose focus is on attracting people, visitors, business, and investment. The St. John region is quickly emerging as one of the best places in North America to live, visit, or invest. Life is definitely better out here with short commutes, as I mentioned earlier in the video. You are truly never more than 20 minutes from door to shore. But I pass the question off to you. Do you envision yourself living in St. John? Let us know in the comment section. And with that being said, back to the video. The snow is here. The snow is here, which means, well, Christmas, but also something else. The snow is here, which means the end of the year is closing in on us. There are certain things I promised myself this year, things that I promised myself I'd do before year's end. I failed in delivering some of them. Life kind of just took me in a different and unexpected direction. A white-collar job, for instance. Who could have seen that coming? But there's one thing, one promise I made to myself that I shall not break. I will not let this one get away. I will not let this one get away, because for this one, there's no excuse. Especially for how close we are. And what's that thing, you ask? Well, anyone down for a dip in the Bay of Fundy?
Hopefully we can get a spot. It's pretty busy down there.
Oh God, I'm already scared. It's about, God, I don't know. It's early. We're out here, Mispec Beach, and it's one of our favorite spots, Jess and I. It's one of my favorite spots for sure. Mispec is a sandy beach out in St. Martin's, rocky, so a bit of a contrast here. Usually it's packed in the middle of summer. This beach is packed. Today, as you can imagine, the first day of winter, there's not a soul, and we couldn't be blessed with a better day for the first day of winter. It's perfect. It is literally perfect. It's chilly. I think the official temp is -5, so. You guys ready?
Oh yeah. I'm as ready as I can be.
Whole drive down here, I'm like, we don't have to do this.
Okay, I should mention, you guys know, moved from Ontario. Mr. Beeler, orange hat, moved from Ontario. Mr. Bauer, fella right there, one of my oldest friends. What has it been, like grade 1?
Grade 1 or 2,
each other?
yeah.
That's crazy. How many people do you know from grade 1 that you're still friends with? By the way, Chris lives out here too. Blair, my brother, you are house hunting out here. You're here for the holidays, but you're also house hunting.
I'm I'm in the market.
You're thinking about moving out to New Brunswick. What draws you to New Brunswick? Well, I think, okay, I'll let you answer.
Well, there is a lot that attracts me to New Brunswick. The nature for one, the people, and a slower pace of life. A lot of the times, you know, in our world today, we're very go-go, all about the work and the grind, and sometimes it's nice to take a step back and just enjoy what we have. And I think New Brunswick, you know, gives us that opportunity.
Game plan, are you staying in a minute, just going in for a dip?
The plan was just to sprint and then assess when I'm in the water. I'll kind of look what you guys are doing and...
Blair?
I'm gonna go for 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, man. Good luck.
I'm gonna
Shane?
try to stay in as long as Blair. That's
Okay.
Blair's leading the way now.
Well, now he's gonna stay in there like 10 minutes. Okay, I think we're about ready. My plan is to go slow. I'm gonna go in there, feel it, up to my neck. I'm gonna try to spend like, it's not gonna be just a quick in and out. I wanna like absorb it. Not a full minute, but like 30 seconds maybe. I don't know. See how that goes. I wanna fight. I wanna wrestle with my mind a little bit. Basically, that's the goal.
The last thing I want to peel off is
Mine's my shirt. Ready? We're going? Yeah, I'm going for it.
How is it?
It's okay. You went head under. I just fell.
Yeah, definitely glad to have stayed true to myself with what I promised myself that I would do this year, 2022. I did leave it to the last minute. My procrastination definitely got the worst of me. Although it was great, it was so fun, and I think it made it like extra special to do the cold plunge polar bear dip on the first day of winter. You know, we were saying together that we should make a tradition out of this. You know, every winter, the first day of winter, we go out and we jump in the Bay Fundy and just welcome in the winter. You guys know we talk about the winter, or not winter, just cold, you know, on this channel. It's kind of like a running joke, but yeah, when it comes to winter, it's really just, you know, mindset in cold temps. And I found I'm actually really enjoying the winter so far this year. Been getting out and playing pond hockey in Rossay, at Rossay Commons Park. If you guys play pond hockey, come out. I'm there a lot, so you'll see me, and it's my winter activity. So it's fun to get out and enjoy the seasons, you know, enjoy the seasons. So Miss Peck Beach. It's been just over 2 years since we vacated Ontario and headed for Atlantic Canada, St. John, New Brunswick. And over the course of these 2 years, we are slowly acclimatizing to what life is truly like out here. We are slowly becoming true Maritimers. And I found this out as I was watching the playback of that last scene with Jess. I was showing her what we got up to, and the part where I said, you know, this beach is packed, it's packed in the summer. She stopped it and she's like, wait, it's not packed? And I thought for a second, I'm like, you know what, you're actually right. It is packed by the standards out here, which if there's a handful of people on the beach, it's packed. I say that because there is an abundance of places just like that you can visit. And I'm not just talking along the Bay of Fundy. If you're more of a river or lake person, you can head up the coast of the Kennebecasis River or the St. John River. Countless spots, guys, countless spots that you can visit. But I feel like to get your true Johner badge or Maritimer badge, you need to have your secret spot, your secret beach that not many people know about, especially not the tourists. So for this next one, we are headed to our favorite secret beach, but well, I guess it's better if I just show you.
Okay, we are back out again. This is quite the journey that we are taking you on to our favorite beaches. Even though it's not beach season, it's totally a winter wonderland out here. But I want to show you guys the final spot on this series of beaches that we show you. All 20 minutes from door to shore. Yeah, this one though, we're not going to tell you where it is. Only that it's within 20 minutes. You're gonna have to trust us. This is a secret beach, guys. We were let in on the secret from our very close friends. Thank you, guys. I know you're watching. We can't tell you. We cannot tell you, viewer at home, but just know, out here in St. John, there's more than just the beaches that are on the map that everybody goes to. There's some hidden ones, but you're gonna have to discover those for yourself. Getting a whole bunch of old man's beard here so we can start our fire.
I think that's good. I've got some more in my pocket.
And we have some fire starter. And we have some medicinal herbs as well. We can use this for, do you remember what the book said?
They're like antibacterial.
Antibacterial? Oh yeah, it can cure
You can put it on
infections.
wounds. Yeah, but you can also drink it as tea.
Okay, so it turns out this beach is so hidden that we can't even find it. Jess has been here a couple times. I've been here a couple times. We weren't always together during these trips to this beach. And it's been in summer. It's winter now. The trails are not as identifiable as they are in summer, at least to us, because we're not out here very often. So what I did was found a nice open area. Well, not quite. It's about as open as you can get in a forest. I put the drone up. Couldn't really see the beach, but I know we gotta go that way. I do know that. So don't recommend this. If you guys are not, if you don't go into the forest often, do not recommend just kind of going off trail and trying to find things because it's really easy to get lost. Most times when people get lost in forests, it's when they just go out for like 30-40 minute hikes in places they're somewhat familiar with, and they get spun around, they do something different, and all of a sudden they're on one of those survival rescue shows. So definitely don't want that to happen. Anyways, oh, my arm is so sore right now from holding this camera. Oh my God, we've been out here for hours. Hello? Is anybody out here? It's good acting. Irie, where are we? We're lost.
We are? We are?
Not quite, but close. Back on the trail, found a marker that I do recognize. Blair's already collected firewood for us. Jess has our food that she's burning through and not rationing. Irie, steady on the snacks. There we have it, the secret beach. So many hidden gems like this in the area. And we're really just showing you St. John. Like New Brunswick is just littered with nooks like this. Absolute gems of locations. So don't be shy, explore on your own. I'm sure you're gonna find something great wherever you look. It seems like there's something hiding behind every corner, and it's one of my favorite parts about living in this province. And yeah, St. John specifically, within a 20-minute drive, much oftentimes shorter than that, you can find awesome nature spots to get out and reconnect. Okay, so high tide right now. Usually we just hop right down there, but the tide is so high we can't access the beach, sadly. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I guess we can just admire the view from up here on the rocks.
Do you see it?
Oh, the tide? Yeah. So it looks like it's going in right now.
Yeah, not sure, so that's not good.
No? Ooh, it's nice and warm.
You feel the warmth from the fire, Irie?
Just taking some photos.
Nice.
Let me see.
Boom.
Good one. Good one.
Yeah, it's better.
Alright, ready to go, Irie May?
Let's go home. But I don't want to go home.
And there we have it. We are at the end of another one. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey. If you are new here, please consider liking the video and subscribing. If you found value by this video and you would like to support our channel, link is in the description for that. And another big thank you to Envision St. John for sponsoring this video. You guys can check out their website. Link is also in the description. Thanks for coming along on this journey, guys. We will see you in the next one. Peace.